10 Habits of Happy People. There is no simple recipe for happiness, and every person has his or her own definition of what happiness is. But we do know that happy people have different habits and think differently than those who are miserable. So here are 10 habits of happy people. Number 1. Nurture an optimistic outlook. Negative events in life are normal. We cannot change that. However, we can change our attitude towards them. Happy people nurture optimism. Whatever life throws at them, they try to accept it with optimism. Life is what you make of it. You can sit and complain all day long, but life is still going to be the same. Nurture positivity. It is your best defense against all the difficulties of life. Change the way you think. Start looking at problems as challenges and opportunities to learn something new. Think about what you can do and not what is impossible. Number 2. Be grateful every day. One of the simplest yet most powerful habits of genuinely happy people is practicing gratefulness every day. Gratefulness is the best defense against the insatiable desire to always have more and more. This unhealthy desire is common amongst chronically unsatisfied people. No matter how much they have, they always want more. This type of thinking always leads to unhappiness. Happy people are grateful for everything in their life. This gratefulness brings them peace and sincere happiness. If you can wake up and just be grateful about something, you're automatically going to be happier that day. Number 3. Forgive and forget. Holding grudges never brought happiness to anyone. It means that you are hanging on to anger, resentment, pain, and other negative emotions that are preventing you from being happy. When you let go of grudges, you free yourself of negativity and create space for positive emotions to get in. Forgive others. Forget what they did or said, and live your life grudge-free. Don't let bitterness keep you from being happy. Let go of grudges. Enjoy your life and allow yourself to be happy. Number 4. Choose experience over materialism. In the modern age, it is easy to fall into the trap of consumerism. We always want to buy more and more. But this is not a way to be happy. Material things are necessary, but should not be the center of our lives. If you want to be happy, choose experiences over material items. Travel instead of buying a new car. Learn another language instead of buying a 6th pair of shoes. Experience life. Do you remember things you bought years ago more, or experiences that you've had? My guess is the latter. Value experiences because they're much more likely to lead to happiness than possessions ever could. Number 5. Be flexible. People always make plans and wishes. We plan, and we strongly desire that everything go according to our plans. Desires, wishes, and dreams are great as long as we are flexible. Life often has its own agenda, and it rarely goes completely according to our plans. This is not a reason for despair. Know that even the best laid plans sometimes don't always go as hoped. Be flexible with your plans. If something goes wrong, find another way to get what you want. Flexibility allows you to be happy, even in times of adversity. Number 6. Never demand perfection. Demanding perfection doesn't go hand in hand with happiness. It slows down progress, leads to stress, and also avoiding trying new things out of fear of failure. Perfectionists tend to beat themselves up much more and wallow in negative things when their high expectations are not met. Instead of demanding perfection, try demanding improvement. Demanding perfection is crippling. It makes you miserable in advance because you can never achieve it. On the other hand, striving for improvement is motivating and encouraging because it can be done. Number 7. Be kind to others. When people think about what will make them happy, they usually focus on their own lives, desires, and plans. However, it turns out that how we treat other people is a great predictor of our personal happiness. When you're kind to others, your brain produces hormones and neurotransmitters like serotonin that make you feel good and happier. Psychology studies suggest that being kind and giving to others makes us happy, even happier than spending on ourselves. So, be kind to others and let the happiness into your life. Number 8. Maintain good relationships. One rare psychological study that lasted for 75 years aimed to answer one simple yet very hard question. What makes us happy? Researchers at Harvard's Study of Adult Development have tracked the lives of 724 men from 1938. They got one clear answer that good relationships make us happier. People that have more good social relationships are simply happier and more satisfied with their lives. Happiness spreads through people. Surrounding yourself with high-quality friends and happy people will make you supremely happy. Number 9. Focus on the circle of influence. When thinking about what you can do, imagine 2 circles. One is the circle of concern. It includes all those things we usually worry about but we can't control: natural disasters, other people's behavior, and weather, etc. The second circle is the circle of influence, and it contains everything we can actually control, like our own actions and behavior. If you focus on the circle of concern, you will never be happy because you are concerned about things out of your control. If you want to be happy, focus on what you can do. From there comes a positive attitude because you can actually do something to feel better. Number 10. Don't compare yourself to others. The grass is always greener on the other side, right? Well, this is a sure path to envy and therefore to negativity. When you compare your life to the life of another, at some point you are bound to feel bad about yourself. Somehow, we never see those less fortunate than we are. We focus on those who we think are more successful, wealthier, and more handsome. But their lives may not be all that great as we think they are. Even if they are, is that a reason to feel bad? Life is neither a race nor a competition. Follow your own path and live your life to the fullest. That will make you happier. Don't worry, be happy seems much easier said than done. Adopting even a few of the habits we discussed in the video will make a big difference in your mood. What other habits make you happy? Please share your thoughts in the comments section below. Before you leave, our team will be very happy if you can give this video a thumbs up. Remember to subscribe and click the notification bell so that you can be notified every time we upload a new video. Thank you for watching, and see you in our next video.